He's got scamalicious written all over him. He's a scammer. He's a con man. Well, Nesser got it out the dirt. It was hard to make it work. Shorty looked good, so it's hard not to flirt. I gotta keep a solid even though I want to smirk.
This is the one court that has microphone.
I'm suing her because I had some overspill.
His eyes were too big for his luggage.
And now you're suing her for $1,000.
What kind of friend is that?
This is Judge Jerry Springer. Xavier Washington claims his former musical collaborator copped out on paying his promised portion of song royalties and session fees for an album they did together, so he's suing him for $2,175 to set the record straight. Stephon Walker claims his former friend doesn't really understand how music industry finance works, and the plaintiff has been paid every penny he's owed. So finally getting this lawsuit settled will be music to his ears.
I'm suing the boots off of him today.
Oh, the boots off of him?
Or the dress shoe, whatever fits.
Okay, so what happened?
I have aspired to be a successful musician, rapper, my entire life.
Okay.
And he nearly swept that rug from under my feet.
Objection.
Okay.
Hang on.
You're gonna get your chance.
We have a collaborative album dropping called Casino Royale. I'd like to point out that this track list consists of 10 songs in which he owes me $100 per track for featuring me.
Judge Jerry, he had mentioned it and he had requested it.
And you said?
And I said, let's keep things working, let's keep things flowing first, and we'll deal with the technicals after, which is what we always do. First and foremost, I am a musician, of course, but I am an entrepreneur first.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman, so I'm about my business. And you know how to do business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know people need to get paid.
I have 2 more payments on this robe, and then and
you're done.
Mine.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to let you know that I'm not necessarily trying to con this man over.
You can check his Instagram right now. You're gonna see pictures of him posing with foreign cars.
Foreign cars?
Foreigns. And
not the foreign.
What? Now, I'm not mad. I'm not upset about that. I'm just upset that I don't have parts of that as a business partner. There was a song called Anti-Tour Life.
Yes.
Anti-Tour Life.
Anti-Tour Life.
Okay.
We released that sometime 2019, I'd say halfway through the year.
Yeah.
Performed very well. He hadn't split any of the royalties with me, none of the profits. And we agreed that I'd get 50% of that. So we released the video to Anti-Tour Life on Halloween, and I still hadn't received any royalties. Actually, can we pull up a clip of that?
Repeat that, I need feedback, push my seat back, see a wee back, please don't leak that, you can keep that, yeah. Loud pack, I was selling that, young in the yellow match, got an onion out the cabbage patch, moving fast, get a new bag.
Okay, Your Honor, can I just speak
for
one moment? So, off rip, I shared him the royalties with every song I had with him. So, Anti-Tour Life, DistroKid, it was an invitation to join so he could connect his account to get the royalties. So it's on him. If he makes the account, he gets his money. If he doesn't make the account,
that's true about royalties.
He doesn't make the money.
You have to register that. Did you make an account for royalties?
Did I make an account? I have a DistroKid account where I get my royalties. I actually have a supporting document that shows that.
If you registered for royalties, why haven't you been paid?
I haven't been paid, quite frankly, because
if you registered
he keeps
for
giving
royalties,
me the runaround. So hear me out on this, Your Honor. On DistroKid, you need to add someone to your team on the individual song or project, and then you send an invitation link out to their email inviting you to collect royalties.
Do you have proof?
Do I have proof? I sure do,
that I never sent you? Do you have an email or something like that?
That I never got the royalties for Anti-Tour Life?
Yes, because I sent it that same day.
Same day?
Where's the proof?
Where's
Your
the
Honor,
proof?
I have some.
That he didn't send it.
Show me the money.
Where's this document?
Come on. Your Honor, he's choking up.
This shows.
He's choking up. He doesn't have any proof of anything.
This shows me sharing this, but I can't lie.
All
There's
right,
no date.
I want to hear.
There's no timestamp.
Who writes the songs?
I write my lyrics. He writes his.
Okay, so you both write lyrics. Now, what's your arrangement?
Our arrangement is that I would be cut in 50%, just like that, on the song.
What about the expenses?
So let's talk about studio time. Let's talk about feature money.
Let's talk about it. Your Honor, let me bring this up. There was a song called Red Alert that he requested me to be on.
Yeah.
Now, I never charged him for a feature. I never charged him for a verse. You understand me? So.
Okay, where is the agreement? Do you have it
It
here?
was a verbal agreement.
It was a verbal
It
agreement.
was a verbal agreement.
shook
So it
hands.
was a verbal contract. I don't owe him anything. You know why?
Why?
Your Honor? Because I paid him already. And he
Well,
sent
what did you
me
pay
up-
him?
Where did you pay him?
I paid him on PayPal.
Okay, show
Yes.
me. Is that what I have here? Your PayPal?
Yes, you do. Yes, and you could see in A1, document A1,
Yeah.
that there was a payment made on February 2nd of $1,700.
I see here, February 2nd, Xavier, Washington. Payment received. It doesn't say that you paid him. It
Yes.
says that he paid you.
Well, I gave him the cash. I gave him the cash.
He paid you $1,747, and then you give him the cash back? What? That doesn't make sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. I paid him cash. He gave me the funds because it's a 50-50 thing. So if he charges me for a feature, I charge him a feature back.
That doesn't make sense.
You could ask
That's
him.
not, no, that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
Come on.
You're up here lying, boss.
Nah, I'm not lying.
Yes, you
Then
are. He's got scam-malicious written all over him. He's a scammer. He's a con man. Finesser.
objection as foul.
Yeah.
He's finessing now. Everybody knows what a finesser is, right? Someone that tries to get the best out of you, even if they got to do the worst to get there.
Before all of this, you guys had a friendship. You guys have worked together. You guys have great potential to make it big time. And you're willing to blow this up over $2,000. From your point of view, this is insane.
I definitely appreciate what you're saying.
Okay, I want to hear you guys perform.
Do you guys want to see me perform? You want to see me
Yeah.
do my
Let's hear something.
Can I
Let's hear
have some
something. Let's hear
microphones, please?
This is the one court that has microphone.
You know what?
Let's hear it.
Let's get it.
Cue it.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Red alert, red alert.
Yeah.
A Sean Voyage.
What?
Jill, we put in work.
Red Dead Redemption, real rap, that's how I'm living. Flip the kitchen table, fuck up your Thanksgiving. Lot of clowns run my town, boy. Who the hell you kidding? Ha, yeah, ha, who the hell you kidding? Bloody cousin walking different when you.
What?
Big bottle sipping, seen a big booty dipping. All these hoes on me and I still ain't tripping.
Okay.
I read between the lines, double spaces, my vision. Got it out the dirt, it was hard to make it work. Shorty look good, so it's hard not to flirt.
Okay.
I gotta keep it solid, even though I want.
All right.
We're running out of time.
Look.
Red alert.
Look, red alert, red alert. Don't wanna see you in the hearse. Don't wanna see you in the church. I'm popping them just like a. Don't think I don't got no mask for I put it to work. And I ain't trying to kill you, boy. I'd rather get in my bird. I need to add some Martin Font tie. Dessert. I got a Louis Vuitton montage. Look at my shirt. Nah, look at my shoes. I call them Christian Lube. They call them Blood Gang. The bottom wrestle whoop. Talking all that, boy, you might get hurt. This a cold silver, I'ma hit a red alert.
Got it out the dirt, it was hard to
not
make it
to
work. Shorty look good, so it's hard not to flirt. I gotta keep it solid, even though I wanna smirk. We're running out of time.
Red alert. You like that?
Wow, two talented guys here. You guys ought to just settle this. This is crazy. Okay, here's my advice. Write down whatever agreement you have from now on. Start from scratch. The past is the past. From now on, anything that you guys produce together, anything that you perform together, have a contract. Get an agent, go to a lawyer, have it written up. So there's never a question. If you're serious about this as a business, then you have to start acting like it's a business, and a handshake doesn't work. That's only in the old-time movies. Show business is very complicated, very detailed. There's a reason people have agents. There's a reason people have all these lawyers. There's great groups in all kinds of music have literally broken up over these disagreements about who gets the royalties, who pays for the studio time, all of these details. It has to be a written document. I tell you what, I'm going to give you $175 because the only thing there's any proof of is that you obviously recorded it, so you obviously had a studio time.
Yes.
And you should split it, and 175 is half of the studio time. So therefore, I fine for the plaintiff in the sum of $175.
You know what?
I'll be your agent, 20%.
I have no problem. I have no problem spreading the love. So you know what? Have a couple of these. You know what I'm saying? Despite the loss, it's all good, Judge Jerry.
I do believe that Judge Jerry is a fair man.
I can most certainly put this behind me. You know, once again, he's a great friend of mine. I know we'll make it big in the future.
David Dranoff thought he could trust his friend to ship him a box of valuable Southwestern collectibles, but the package never showed up, and David believes the defendant kept the goodies for herself, so he's suing her for $1,000. Emma Branson claims she let the plaintiff stay with her for free and even drove him around buying antiques. The defendant claims she sent the package and is shocked her friend is pointing fingers at her for its failure to arrive.
You've known her for a long time. How did you guys meet?
We met when we were in school, and we went to an art school in Philadelphia. We were in the sculpture department there, and we had really similar interests. Our work kind of overlapped, and then outside of school, we saw each other at parties and stuff, and we became fast friends. I went to visit her in Arizona because I was in between a few living situations, and it was $100 round trip flight. And I was in a place that I'd never been to before, and there were a lot of things that I saw out there that I really liked.
What kind of things?
Different things that we don't see a lot out here, like really special leather jackets and just a lot of cool stuff that I've never seen out in Pennsylvania or New York. And
that he was lucky to see because of me, because a lot of the places that I took him to were super special and the locals don't even know about it. So, I mean, I feel like I'm out of finder's fee.
So you saw these items. Did you see these items because you wanted to buy them for yourself?
I mean, I've been a collector for years, just collecting a lot of different things. And when I was in Arizona, I saw a lot of stuff that I just maybe seen pictures of on the internet or in books.
Mooched off of me, stayed with me for free, and now is trying to sue me for $1,000.
And why are you suing her for $1,000?
I was excited when I was there, and I bought a lot of stuff, and I filled up my bag, I filled up my backpack, I filled up my tote bag.
With stuff that you bought?
Right, with stuff that I bought that I was planning on selling some of it, I was planning on giving some of it to...
In other words, you were going to bring it back to New York where you would resell it because you thought...
And make hand over fist, so he has surely made the $1,000 back that he's suing me from.
So what did you ask her to do?
So just show me a good time. I mean, she'd been living there for a few years. And
well, you're not suing her because she didn't show you a good time.
I'm suing her because I had some overspill.
His eyes were too big for his luggage, is what he's trying to say.
And
so he's trying to burden me and treat me like a storage unit and a moving company.
So you don't look like either.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
Appreciate it.
I was trying to ship a small package back. It was a small package, maybe this big, and I gave her about $80 to ship it just to make sure.
What did you say to her?
What did I say to her? I said, Emma.
When you handed her the $80, cash or check?
In a cash. I said, Emma, can you please just send this back? I don't have enough room on here. Instead of paying all this extra money to get another bag and then to check it in on the airport, like I'll give you this money if you can get me my insurance and a tracking number.
Never said anything about insurance or a tracking number, ever. And didn't give me enough money to do that either. And he says that this is a small package. It was not a small package. It was pretty big. And it actually costed more than $80 to just ship it without the tracking. $100. And that was without tracking or insurance.
It cost $100 to ship it, and I give her $80, and she doesn't just take a $20 bill out of her pocket or anything like that.
So it's like you owe me $20,
you should just
basically, and I should be suing you.
Did you send it?
Of course I did.
So
why wouldn't I?
Did you get insurance?
No. Well, he didn't give me enough money for insurance.
Okay. And it cost $100?
Costed $100 to send.
Okay, so you did spend $20 of your own money.
Of my own money.
Okay.
Looking out for him, trying to be a good friend. Trying to be a good friend, and I get sued.
She doesn't have the receipt. She doesn't have a tracking number. Have you ever been to the post office? I mean, they give it to you. It's this long. It's got the information on there.
He
At least take a picture of it.
even went as far as to accuse me of stealing the stuff and selling it on my own.
You don't really believe she stole it.
I was asking her to go to the post office one day and then just and then take the money that I gave her to send the stuff.
How do you know it wasn't even delivered and someone stole it off of your porch in Brooklyn?
What I'm hearing from you guys is you've known each other 10 years.
Right.
Okay? And a pretty good relationship, particularly if you would be calling her in to say, I'm coming out to Arizona.
Right.
She says you can stay over. So she didn't steal it.
Thank you.
It was some good stuff. I mean, Emma's picking stuff out of the
you
trash
that you didn't
and painting
get
it, and then she's flipping it.
Okay, I'm believing you that you didn't get the package.
Right.
But that's a different thing than saying that she stole it.
You're
There's no
right.
evidence she stole it.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
He's just trying to knock my hustle. He's jealous. It's fine. I've been doing what he's doing longer than him, and I don't have to rely on other people, to get my product in the door.
Usually when you go to mail something like that, they will ask you, do you want to insure it?
Right.
And usually if you insure something that it's worth, let's say, $1,000, you probably only pay another $10 to $20 for it, if that much. When they ask you, do you want to insure it, you said no?
No. I said no.
Okay, so they did ask you and you said no.
I didn't have enough. I was already digging in my pocket for 20 bucks. What am I going to do? Dig in for another 50? I don't know how much it was going to come to.
You're saying you never got the package?
No.
You never got the package?
I don't know what that has to do with me. Once I give it to the postman, it's out of my hands. He asked me to mail it, nothing more, nothing less. He shouldn't be surprised. This was a possibility. It's always a possibility.
It's always a possibility, but isn't there, I mean, it's so easy to just take a picture of the receipt.
It's also easy to pack your stuff and bring enough luggage.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
You're asking her to do you a favor. Here's 80 bucks.
Right.
After staying with me for...
Hang on, man.
Yeah. And she makes a good point. You had stayed with her.
It's not like I was
I'm just wondering if she's been a friend for 10 years. And it would have been better if she would have paid the extra $5 or $10 for the insurance. It would have been better, but she didn't do that. Now, you could have, for $100, bought a bag to put the stuff in and check it in at the airport. How much were the things in the package?
About $1,000 worth of stuff. And then, I mean, you buy stuff for $1,000, you don't sell it for $1,000.
I understand.
I was planning on making a little bit of an investment and kind of expanding my business there.
I just can't get over the fact that he's accusing me of stealing this.
Are those the materials that you were sending?
So these are some things that she sent back for me, or she said that she sent back for me.
Okay, I have no reason to believe she didn't at this point.
So, I mean, all of this stuff, I go to flea markets in Pennsylvania and New York all of the time.
I understand that business. I really do.
Right.
But here's the point.
Right.
You are grown up. You made the decision. You could have gone to the post office and sent it.
Maybe
so you made a decision, and I understand it. People make it.
Greed.
Hey, could you take care of
That's
this?
why he was greedy.
Did you give her anything for staying at her house? How long you stayed
exactly.
there?
Absolutely.
How long did you stay there?
How
long did you stay there?
I was there for about 10 days.
She let you stay for 10 days.
Yeah.
All inclusive.
And you wanted her to go and mail something for you, and now you're suing her for $1,000. That's just not a nice thing to do. How are you going to be friends with her if you just sued her?
Yeah.
You asked someone to take care of something, they didn't take care of it the way you wanted to, and as a result, you're out of those items.
Right.
She didn't do exactly what you wanted, but she wasn't required to.
Right.
I'm going to dismiss the case.
After he's accused me of stealing, I really can't imagine continuing our friendship.
I think the verdict was wrong, but hopefully Emma and I can just kind of move past this. And I mean, it's a bad situation to be in, but times are hard.
Hey YouTube, thanks for watching. For more Judge Jerry, click here. For more Jerry Springer, click here.